Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Ray back with another very special, powerful video. And in today's video, I was very eager to get you guys some things. I've had a lot of changes over the past few weeks here, but I'm back with a little bit more information for you guys today. There's a lot of things going on in the overall economy, so I thought it'd be great if I made a video for all you elite millennials out there so you can kind of get a better grasp of what's going on. But before we get into this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment as I continue to build this channel of elite millennials going at their goals, seeking to be the first multi-millionaires in their family. This is a channel that you want to subscribe to because I post all things finance, all things business, and all things overall just crushing it. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. Alright guys, so like I said, this is going to be a super short video, but I kind of want to talk to you guys about stock market performance today, but more importantly, I want to talk to you guys about inflation and some of the things that we're seeing in the overall broader economy today. So the stock market was very rough today. Things opened up really bad. I think the Dow was down 300 points. The NASDAQ actually ended up closing down, I think, roughly 300 points. It was just a rough day today, and the main reason that caused this bloodbath today in the market is because U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, who was actually the ex-Federal Reserve chairman, came out with public statements saying that we should probably raise interest rates to kind of slow down the rate of inflation that we're currently seeing and what we're expected to see to come. As you guys know, inflation has been a huge topic of conversation within the past few months here, and the main reason why is because things are starting to open back up. People are ready and willing to go out and spend money, and this, along with a few other factors that I'm going to touch on in this video, are causing prices to rise. But first and foremost, I want to talk to you guys about what is inflation. Plain and simple, inflation is when the cost of goods begins to rise. And what I mean by goods is the goods that we purchase on a daily basis, whether it's toilet paper, toothbrush, or toothpaste, groceries, whatever you think, a cup of coffee. Anytime the price of goods begins to raise, this is called inflation. And there are two things that cause inflation to rise, which is what we're currently seeing in today's economic marketplace. Number one is called demand pull inflation, and number two is called cost push inflation. Now, what is demand pull inflation? Demand pull inflation is when demand for goods begins to rise exponentially, that it starts to raise prices of the goods, right? So you have so much demand for goods, so much demand for, let's just say, toilet paper, that then the manufacturers and the producers of this toilet paper can raise the prices of those goods because people are willing to pay the higher price. So anytime you have an increase in demand for a good, you will tend to see prices increase for that good as well. So that is called demand pull inflation. And the other type of inflation that you can see is called cost push inflation, and that's when, let's say you're a producer of toothpaste, right, and you have to manufacture that toothpaste, and what goes into that toothpaste may be, I don't know, some type of minerals, fluoride, whatever type of raw materials go into making that toothpaste. That is how you get your final product. And let's say the cost of those raw materials begin to rise. So let's say the cost of fluoride begins to increase, and that's an important raw material that goes into your production of toothpaste. So when this happens, you as a smart business owner say, wow, my raw material cost is increasing, it's costing me more and more to produce this toothpaste. I then need to raise the price of the final product so my consumers can make up for me having to pay higher production costs. So that is called cost push inflation, and that's when production costs begin to increase. So the manufacturers of these products have to make up for that increase in production costs by increasing the price of the final product that consumers have to pay. Two types of inflation: demand pull and cost push. And that is what we're currently seeing in today's marketplace. The demand is really coming from, things are starting to open back up. The pandemic is slowly coming to an end. This vaccine came a lot faster than we anticipated. So we're really starting to see, as the economy begins to open back up, as states begin to reduce their lockdown restrictions, as business begin to open up to full capacity, we're going to see, and we are starting to see, demand increase all across the board, which is causing prices to rise. At the same time, on the cost push side of things, raw materials, because we didn't anticipate this demand to happen so quickly, we didn't anticipate the economy to open up so quickly, we didn't anticipate the vaccine to come so quickly, we're having shortages all across the world in some of the most major commodities. We're having shortages in soybeans, we're having shortages in semiconductor chips that go into our iPhones and other technology. So we're having shortages in this because demand has risen so exponentially, we simply weren't prepared for it. So that's also causing production costs to increase on the side of the manufacturers, which is also going to lead to rises in prices, right? So that's what we're seeing right now in the current economic environment, along with dovish Federal Reserve policies, right? Interest rates are close to zero, and the Federal Reserve is buying government $120 billion worth of government bonds every single month. So if you couple that in with pandemic ending, right, sooner than anticipated, shortages in raw materials, production costs increasing, high demand, and also the Federal Reserve flooding easy money into the economy, this is a recipe for higher prices. So that's what we're currently seeing in today's marketplace, and that's all I got for you guys today. If you want any more information on that, hit me up directly, but subscribe to the channel, Elite Millennials. More information coming, man. You guys, it's important that we stay aware and woke about what's going on in our current economic environment so that we can have an influence and make change however way we see possible. But there you guys have it. Subscribe to the channel. We're Boy Ra Ray. Peace.